Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Harwell, bringing you Indianapolis Hoosiers baseball. Keep your windows open and let the baseball in. We've got plenty of action here on WAPBA. Today we're wired here from Indianapolis, where the Packers will meet the hometown Hoosiers before a hostile crowd. Overall, they now stand at 2-2, having lost 2 in a row. This is the second of a 3-game set. The Packers took the first. The Hoosiers take the field here in the first. Get your scorecard. Schendel has set his opening slate. Carr at first base. Laporte at second. Esmond, the shortstop. McKechnie at third. The outfield consists of Shear in left field, Koff in center field, and Campbell over in right. Raritan is behind the plate and going today for Indianapolis. The right-hand throwing Mosley. This is Mosley's second start of the season. 1 win, no losses. He won on his last outing. After 1 game, his ERA at 1. When he's on, he owns the plate. He will be facing Packers starter, right-hander Stone. We'll tell you about him in the bottom half, so settle in. We're ready to start this game. Chadburn will start the first. Chet can be dangerous on the season. 3 for 17. He's walked once. He'll wait for his pitch. Batter ready. Mosley gets set to work on him. The pitch. There's a little blooper down the right field line. It might drop in. Campbell has a long run. He gets there. 1 away. Okay, 1 out. Easterly up the bat. Ted comes up there to hit on the year. 5 for 16. He's walked once. He'll wait for his pitch. Easterly relaxes himself at the plate. Mosley focuses in on the target. Mosley to the wind. He goes the other way. Blooper to left center. Toward the gap. Koff runs in on it. Esmond is backing up. It drops in, and Easterly is on at first with a base hit. Kenworthy steps up to face Mosley for Kansas City. Easterly down at first. 1 gone. Awesome power. To date at bat, 4 for 16. He has 2 RBIs. He has yet to walk. Easterly can motor at first. Kenworthy stands in. Raritan set. He cranks and fires. Grounded deep into the hole. Esmond is over. He's got it. The long throw to first, and that's out number 2. Easterly moves up. Two gone. Easterly standing out at second. Stovall is stepping up to hit against Mosley. He's their cleanup hitter. George is a tough out. So far at the plate, 3 for 17. No walk yet. Raritan sets up. Easterly moves another step away from second. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Hang up a K for Mosley. That's 3 away. The line for the Packers. No runs on 1 hit. They leave 1. Packers, nothing. Hoosiers coming up. for the Packers. Their record now, 1-3. In the league, they're 7th in batting at .231, 4th in homers with no. The Packers take the field here in the first. Here's how it lines up defensively for the Packers. Stovall at first base. Kenworthy at second. Goodwin, the shortstop. Herring at third. And the outfield. In left is Kruger. In center, Chadburn. And over in right, Gilmore. Easterly is behind the plate. And on the mound for the Packers, the right-handed Stone. Now this is Stone's second start of the season. His record, 0-1. On his last outing, he lost. After one game, his ERA at 5.14. Here's Campbell to lead it off. To date, offensively, his average at .412. He has 3 RBIs. He's walked once in his 20 trips. Campbell stands in. Stone focuses in on the target. Here's the pitch. Way outside. Campbell draws a base on balls. Here's McKechnie coming to the plate. The Hoosiers can count on him to date, batting only 2 for 19. He's due. No walks yet. Easterly talking with Stone. They want to hold Campbell close. Catcher Easterly sets his target. Stone with the pitch. Just inside, and Campbell takes off. Easterly with a quick release. Safe! He got in the back door. That's his first steal of the season. McKechnie ready to take on Stone again. Stone on the rubber. Checks Campbell at second. Stone working on Campbell to hold him close. He brings it home, over but low, and McKechnie takes first. Stone is upset with himself. His control has deserted him for the moment, and that sets up the double play. That was McKechnie's first walk of the season. Campbell at second. McKechnie at first. No one out. Koff advancing to the bat. Benny, a strong hitter. Benny has driven home 2 runs for the season. Batter waits. Stone on the rubber. Cradles the ball in his glove and waits. Right-hander Stone ready. The pitch comes in. Swung on. It's a high fly to shallow center. Chadburn runs in on it. He's under it and makes the catch. Both runners are tagging, but they're holding them as the throw comes back in. Laporte's up. He's their cleanup hitter. Campbell on second. McKechnie on first. One gone. A dangerous hitter. Frank has 4 RBIs this season. Stone is on the slab. Stone gets set to work on him. The pitch. Lined hard over second. Base hit. Gilmore is after it. He cuts it off. Campbell is around third. McKechnie is around second. They're waving Campbell in. McKechnie is headed for third. Campbell will score as the throw comes into Kenworthy. And McKechnie gets into third. So Laporte with a ready single, and the Hoosiers go ahead by a run, 1-0 first inning. That gives Laporte 5 RBI on the season. Hoosiers with runners at first and third, 1 away, the bottom of the first inning. Here's Cheer to take his swings. He gets his share of hits so far this season. 2 hits in 17 trips. He's walked 4 times. Does not strike out often. Easterly set. Infield deep. Now the pitch. Cheer rips it down the left field line. Fair ball. McKechnie crosses the plate. Kruger tracks it down quickly. Laporte is around second. The strong throw comes into Goodwin, and they're holding Laporte at second. So the single drives in one, and the Hoosiers now lead 2-0. Now Esmond to face Stone. The Hoosiers have one away. Laporte at second, Shear at first. He has the talent to do some damage. To date at bat, 3 for 16. He has 2 RBIs. He's walked once. Esmond gets in there. Pitcher Stone eyeing Esmond. Now he's ready. The runners take their lead. Stone with the pitch, line to left center. Giving chase is Chadbourne, short of the track. And he snatches it on the fly. Chadbourne really picked it. Both runners are tagging. He's headed for third. No, it's a bluff. He holds it second as the throw comes back in. Two away, first inning, 2 on. Next up, Carr. You can count on Charlie. So far at the plate, 4 for 14. He has 2 RBIs. He's walked once. Stone prepared to work. Stone brings it home. Grounded to second. He's there. Over to Goodwin, covering second, and the side is retired. For the Hoosiers, 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 left. They jump into the lead. The score now stands 2-0 Hoosiers as we head for the top of the second inning. For Kansas City, it'll be Herring, Kruger, and Gilmore. Here's Herring to lead it off. Right-handed hitter to face Mosley. Herring, good at the plate. On the season, 5 hits in 15 trips. He has 2 RBIs. He's walked twice. He's stolen 1 base. Mosley looking home. Here's a pitch from Mosley. Check swing. They check with the first base ump. He went around. 1 away. Now coming up, Kruger. Arch will hurt you. So far at the plate, only 1 for 15. He's due. He has yet to walk. Kruger now ready. Raritan set. To the plate. It's a whiff. 2 gone. Two gone. Second inning. Next to bat for Kansas City is a left-hand hitting Gilmore. A trusty bat. On the season, 3 hits in 15 trips. He has 2 RBIs. He's walked once. Now Mosley ready. Mosley comes to the plate. Line to short, and he's got it. 3 away. For the Packers, 3 up, 3 down. The score still 2-0. Packers trail. For Indianapolis, here in the second, Raritan, Mosley, and Campbell. Here's Raritan to lead it off. Bill, a modest hitter on the season, only 1 for 11. He's walked 4 times. Now Stone ready. The pitch to Raritan. Cut on, a topper out front. Stone has it, goes to first, in time for the out. 1 out, second inning. Next up, pitcher Mosley. Offensively this season, he's 1 for 3 and walked twice. Right-hander Stone, ready. Stone deals. It's a whiff, 2 down. Campbell up there. Campbell takes his stance. Stone is ready to fire it in. High fly ball to deep right. Gilmore is back to the warning track. He's against the wall, reaches up, and brings it down. That's 3 away. So the Hoosiers are retired in order. Packers behind the Hoosiers, 2-0. For Kansas City, here in the third, Goodwin, Stone, and Chadburn. Goodwin will start it off here in the third. He swings from the left side. Now and again, he'll get a hit for you. Today, batting 4 for 13. He has 2 RBIs. He's walked once. Batter facing Mosley. Mosley will go to work on him. He brings it in. Scorched back through the box. It caroms off his leg. Esmond charges over. Bang, bang, play at first. Goodwin is out. Mosley shakes it off. He'll be all right. 1 down. Here's a pitcher. Stone, 1 down. On the season, he's 0 for 1. He's given himself up once. Stone in the box. Mosley gets set to work on him. Mosley comes to him. Stone goes down swinging. 2 gone. Chadburn is now up. Chadburn steps in. Mosley is ready to fire it in. The delivery from Mosley. Grounded to second. He's there. Plenty of time. 3 away. So the Packers are retired in order. Packers behind the Hoosiers, 2-0. And here comes the artillery for Indianapolis. McKechnie, Koff, and Laporte. To get it going, McKechnie. Right-hander Stone, ready. The pitch. He goes the other way. Blooper to left center. Toward the gap. Chadburn runs in on it. Goodwin is backing up. It drops in, and McKechnie is on it first with a base hit. No outs. Third inning, 1 on. Here's Koff to hit for the Hoosiers. On at first, Bill with dazzling speed. Stone gets set to pitch. They start the runner. Hard ground ball behind first. Stovall knocks it down, but he'll have no play, and both runners are safe. Scored at a single. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Here's Laporte to take his swings. He's their cleanup hitter. Easterly ready to receive. He delivers. Wrapped back to the mound. Stone has it. Looks to second. No play. Fires to first. In time for the out. And the runners move up. 1 away. Third inning. 2 on. Shear steps up to face Stone. Stone poised. Infield deep. Speeded McKechnie edging down the line. Stone winds and fires. Wide of the mark. And Shear walks. And the bases are loaded. And that's already the third walk issued by Stone. Esmond gets set to face Stone. The Hoosiers have 1 away. Bases crowded. McKechnie, Koff, Shear around the diamond. On the season, Esmond has 2 runs batted in. Stone sets up on the rubber again. Stone will go to work on him. Infield deep. The runners take their lead. Stone brings it home. Lined hard to right. Base hit. Gilmore is after it. He cuts it off deep in the gap. McKechnie scores. Koff is around third. Shear is around second. They're waving Koff in. They're sending Shear to third also. Koff scores. Shear makes third as the throw comes into Kenworthy. So the single drives in 2, and the Hoosiers now lead 4-0. Carr up there. Right-hander Stone ready. Packers playing for the double play. The pitch. Carr pops it up behind the plate. Easterly tosses the mask away. Moves under it. And makes the catch. 2 away. Raritan, bat in hand. Bill has 1 RBI on the season. Stone comes set. Now the delivery. Taken. Ball. Raritan walks. The bases are loaded. Okay, the Hoosiers have 2 outs. The bases are loaded. Shear, Esmond, Raritan around the diamond. Pitcher Mosley up. In the box now. Stone sets up on the rubber again. Stone focuses in on the target. The runners take their lead. The offering from Stone. Easy bounce out of Kenworthy. He scoops it up. Over to Goodwin, covering second for the 3rd out. The half for the Hoosiers. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. They leave 3. So the Hoosiers now with a safer margin. 3 in the books here in Indianapolis. The score now stands 4-0. Hoosiers as we head for the top of the 4th inning. The big hitters coming up against Mosley. 2, 3, 4. Easterly, Kenworthy, and Stovall. Easterly will start the 4th. Ted waits. Mosley prepares to come home. Mosley comes to him. Line to right. Campbell will play it on the hop. And Easterly is on with a single. Ted with his 2nd hit in this game. Kenworthy is up next. Kenworthy gets in there. Raritan sets up. Mosley comes home. And Kenworthy is caught looking. 1 down. Here's Stovall coming to the plate. George ready. Mosley looking in. He brings it in. Grounded weakly to Esmond. He charges. He's up with it. Looks at second. Pumps. He'll go to first. And that's the 2nd out. Easterly moves up. Herring is now up. Batter ready. Mosley will go to work on him. Easterly stretches his lead off second. Mosley cranks it up. Herring lofts a routine fly ball to center. Koff has it measured. Moves in. And pulls it down. That's 3 away. For the Packers, nothing across. 1 left. They had a chance but could not convert. After 3.5, it's still 4-0. Hoosiers. We're at the head of the order for the Hoosiers. Stone will face Campbell, McKechnie, and Koff. Here's Campbell to lead it off. The hitter stands in. Stone poised. Stone winds and fires. Check swing. They check with the 3rd base ump. He went around. 1 down. Hoosiers hitter McKechnie. Batter waits. Now Stone ready. The pitch. Squibber in front of the plate. Easterly grabs it. Fires to first. And McKechnie is retired. And that's out number 2. Here's Koff coming to the plate. Stone prepares to come home. Stone delivers. Koff chops it towards Stovall. He backs up and plays the big hop. He waves off Stone and takes it himself. 3 away. For the Hoosiers, 3 up, 3 down. Hoosiers up 4-0. Kruger, Gilmore, and Goodwin to bat next. Kruger leading it off. Not a lot of power. Kruger gets in there. Raritan set. He comes home. Squibber in front of the plate. Raritan grabs it. Fires to first. And Kruger is retired. And there's one away. Gilmore's up. The batter stands in. Mosley prepared to work. The pitch. Breaking ball. Cut on. And missed. Gilmore goes down swinging. 2 away. For Mosley. Strikeout number 6. Goodwin, bat in hand. Mosley focuses in on the target. Mosley delivers. Grounded hard to short. Esmond fields it. Over to Carr at first. In plenty of time. 3 away. For the Packers. 3 up, 3 down. Packers still with a 4-run deficit. Laporte, Shear, and Esmond to bat next. Laporte starts it for the Hoosiers. Hitting .316. Catcher Easterly sets his target. He delivers. Hot smash to Kenworthy. Takes it on 1 hop. Over to Stovall at first. 1 away. Shear, bat in hand. Shear, a power hitter. Easterly set. Stone comes home. A bouncer back of second. Fielded by Kenworthy. He throws in time, and that's out number 2. Esmond is now up. Esmond waits. Easterly sets up. Stone into the wind. High fly left center. Chadburn roams over. He'll get there, and does. 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, and at the end of 5. Hoosiers still leading by 4. Stone, Chadburn, and Easterly to bat next. Stone leading it off. Stone ready. Mosley gets set to work on him. The pitch. Stone waves at 1 in the dirt, and he's a strikeout victim. 1 down. Next batter, Chadburn. He'll wait for his pitch. Raritan set. Now Mosley pitches. Driven to the gap in right. Campbell can't get there. It falls in. Chadburn is headed for second. He's digging. The throw from Koff. Slap tag. Safe. The ump signals safe. A double for Chadburn. Easterly comes up to bat. He's already delivered 2 hits in the game. Now Mosley ready. Chadburn moves another step away from second. Mosley comes home. Swung on. Base hit. Down the line to right. Campbell gallops for it. He has it. Chadburn rounds third. The throw comes into Carr, and they're holding Chadburn at third. That's Easterly's 3rd hit of the game. 1 down, 6th inning, 2 on. Kenworthy is stepping up to hit against Mosley. Kenworthy is a feared offensive threat. Duke has 2 RBIs this season. Real speed at first with Easterly on. Kenworthy steadies his bat. Mosley now set. Infield back at double play depth. Mosley brings it home, and it's batted sharply toward second base. Esmond is over and snares it on 1 hop. Steps on the bag and fires it on at Carr. Yes! 2 for the price of 1, and they get out of the inning. That'll do it for Kansas City. Nothing across. One left. They had a chance but could not convert. Packers behind the Hoosiers, 4-0. The Hoosiers will send out the bottom of the lineup. Carr, Raritan, and Mosley. Leading off, Carr. OK Power. Stone ready. Stone to the wind. Slow bounder to the right side. Kenworthy is there. Throws quickly. Just in time for the first out. Raritan's up. Raritan not looking strong at the plate. He stands in. Stone looking in. Stone into the wind. Hot smash to Kenworthy. Takes it on one hop. Over to Stovall at first. 2 away. Next batter, Mosley. Mosley takes his stance. Stone looking home. Here's a pitch from Stone. Hot smash to third. Herring gets his glove on it. Now the long throw. Stovall scoops it on one hop, but he bobbles it. He's safe. And they give Mosley the hit. Next batter, Campbell. Campbell takes his stance. Pitcher Stone eyeing Campbell. Now he's ready. He lets it go. Yanked to right. Base hit. Gilmore fields the ball. Mosley is well around second. They're waving him on, and he gets over to third. As the throw comes in, the Hoosiers put 2 singles back-to-back. McKechnie coming up. Bill 1 for 2 with a walk, and he scored 2 runs. Right-handed Stone goes to the set position. Stone cranks it up. Off his fist into right, over near the line. Gilmore charges over, and he one-hands it for the out. For the Hoosiers, no runs on 2 hits, no errors. 2 left. After 6, it's still 4-zip. Hoosiers. Stovall, Herring, then Kruger to bat next. Stovall will start the 7th. Stovall, decent bat control. Stovall waiting for Mosley. Now Mosley ready. Now Mosley comes home with it. Routine grounder to second. He's up with it. He flips the car, and they get him. 1 away. Herring is now up. Herring has patience. Right-hander Mosley ready. The pitch. Cut on, way out in front. Strike 3. 2 down. Kruger, bat in hand. The batter stands in. Pitcher Mosley eyeing Kruger. Now he's ready. He lets it go. Hard 2 bouncer to short. Esmond covers it plenty of time. Fires for the final out. Mosley sets them down in order. The score still 4-0. Hoosiers leading. Okay, folks, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back while it's root for the home team. They don't win, it's a shame. Well, it's 1, 2, 3 strikes you out at the old ball game.
Kansas City will now face the heart of the Hoosiers lineup. Koff, Laporte, and Scheer coming up. Here's Koff to lead it off. batting a meager .524. Stone gets set to pitch. Stone brings it. Hot shot to the right side. Kenworthy to his left. Pebble bounce. Juggles it. Throws quickly to first and gets him by a hair. And there's one away. Laporte is up next. Hitting .300. Batter ready. Stone focuses in on the target. Stone winds up. And he walks him. Laporte moses down to first, and Stone is given up 5. Free rides to first. Shear is the next hitter. Shear in 3 appearances, 1 hit, 1 free pass, 1 RBI. And here comes Packers manager Mack. He's asking Stone for the ball. Coming in the pitch is Henning. So Stone goes 6 1/3. The line on him, 4 runs. So far, on 7 hits. 5 walks. He struck out 2. He's responsible for the runner. He can only lose it. For Henning, this is his first appearance. He's a right-handed pitcher. He'll be trying to keep Laporte on first. Henning is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. Shear waiting. Catcher ready. Henning over the offering. Shear tops the ball. It bounces to the left side, past the lunging Herring, and by the outstretched glove of Goodwin. That ball had eyes. Laporte is rounding second, but the coach flashes the stop sign. He'll hold it second as the throw comes in, and Al is on with a single. Al with his second hit in this game. Esmond's up. Esmond has been up 3 times with 1 hit, knocked in 2. Batter up. Easterly set. The runners take their lead. The pitch, Esmond started to go round, but he checked his swing in time. He takes a walk to first. That fills the bases. One gone. Bases full. The bottom of the 7th inning. It's now Carr to bat. Carr is 0 for 3. Charlie has 2 RBIs this season. Henning will go to work on him. Infield deep. The runners take their lead. Henning winds up. It's roped hard to right. Gilmore races to the line. He dives for it. It looks like a trap. No, the ump signals that he caught it. The runners are tagging. Laporte coming down the line. They're sending Shear to third. Here comes a throw home. Esmond is headed for second on the throw. Here's a play at the plate, and he's safe ahead of the throw. And there's a play at second, and he's safe ahead of the throw. Good heads-up play. And the Hoosiers add to their lead. It's now 5-zip ball game. Hoosiers hitter Raritan. Easterly set. The runners take their lead. The pitch swung on. It's skied. Kenworthy is calling for it. He waits on it and makes the catch. The half for the Hoosiers. 1 run on 1 hit. They leave 2. So the ship is sailing, and the Packers are not aboard. We've played 7. Hoosiers with the edge, 5-zip. Mosley will now face the bottom of the Packers lineup. Gilmore, Goodwin, and Henning coming up. To get it going, Gilmore. The Packers need something biblical here. Right-hander Mosley ready. Now the pitch. It's skied. Esmond is backing up, waves off McKechnie, and takes it in. 1 away. Goodwin's up. Mosley staring in, ready to work. The pitch comes in. He goes down on strikes. 2 down. 9 Ks. Henning to bat. Mosley prepares to come home. Packers. Skipper Mack walking down the bench. You can mark pitcher Henning out for the Packers. Mack not letting him bat. He's sending Coles to the plate. Bats left. He grabs a bat and heads toward the plate. Henning pitched 2/3 of an inning. He leaves with no runs on 1 hit. Coles to bat. Mosley staring in, ready to work. And now the pitch. It's a ground hugger to short. Esmond gloves it and easily throws out Coles. 3 away. Mosley sets them down in order. The score is still 5-0 Indianapolis as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Mosley, Campbell, and McKechnie to bat next. Swan is coming on in relief for Kansas City. For Swan, this is his first appearance. He's a right-handed pitcher. Mosley starts it for the Hoosiers. Swan takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Swan prepared to work. The pitch. That's batted to the right side. Stovall feels it. And he runs to first ahead of Mosley. 1 away. Now coming to bat for the Hoosiers. Campbell. Right-hander Swan. Ready. The pitch. Campbell bruises it, heading for the gap in left center. Bud Kruger flags it down on the first bounce, and Campbell decides not to stretch it. He hugs first with a single. That's Campbell's second hit of the game. McKechnie walking up the bat. Easterly sets up. Here's a pitch from Swan. Yanked to right. Base hit. Gilmore fields the ball. Campbell is around second. They're waving him on. Here comes a throw. Here's a play at third. Then he's out by inches. Go to town, Packers. They give the Hoosiers the base running lesson, and the aggressive base running does not pay off. Koff, bat in hand. Batter ready. Easterly sets up. Swan delivers. Fastball. Hits him right in the helmet. He's down. But he seems to be okay. And he wanders vaguely down to first. Now at bat, Laporte. Catcher Easterly sets his target. The runners take their lead. The pitch swung on. It's a high fly to shallow center. Chadburn runs in on it. He's under it. And makes the catch. That's 3 away. For the Hoosiers, no runs on 2 hits. There were no errors. 2 men left on base. So they failed to add to their big lead. We've played 8. Packers still down by 5. Kansas City now will send out the top of the order. Chadburn, Easterly, and Kenworthy. To get it going, Chadburn. Mosley will go to work on him. Mosley comes to him. It's a shot to left center. Koff is over. Still after it. And he makes a running catch. 1 down. Easterly, bat in hand. Right-handed Mosley goes to the set position. Now the pitch. Slow roller toward third. McKechnie has to rush his peg. And he gets his man, and that's out number 2. Next batter, Kenworthy. Right-handed Mosley goes to the set position. The pitch. He goes down on strikes, and that's out number 3 and the game. Mosley has the shutout. A complete game. And a beautiful fourth hitter. That's his first shutout of the season. Here's the line for the Hoosiers. 5 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They leave 11. For the Packers, no runs on 4 hits, no errors. And they leave 3. Mosley gets the win, his second. His record now 2-0. Stone takes the loss, his second. His record now 0-2. So the Hoosiers gain a step in this 3-game series. They now stand at 1-1 for the Hoosiers. Overall, they now stand at 3-2. The Packers, overall, 1-4. In the next game, the Packers will have another try. And this game is in the books. Ernie Harwell and WAPBA leaving you from Indianapolis. Final score? Indianapolis Hoosiers 5, Kansas City Packers 0. Well, hi, everybody. I'm Ernie Harwell. And welcome to Chicago Chi-Feds Baseball. This is a national pastime on WAPBA, the voice of baseball in your home since 1951. Today, we're coming to you from Chicago, where the Terriers will meet the hometown Chi-Feds before a hostile crowd. Their record now, 4-0. This is the second of a 3-game set. The Chi-Feds won the first. The Chi-Feds take the field here in the first. Here's how it lines up defensively for the Chi-Feds. Beck at first base. Farrell at second. Tinker, the shortstop. Zyder at third. And the outfield. In left, it's Drilling. In center, Wickland. And over in right, Black. Block is behind the plate. And the Chicago mound artist. The lefty, Watson. This is Watson's second start of the season. 1 win. No losses. He won on his last outing. After 1 game, his ERA at 0. Pretty good control. He will be facing Terriers starter, left-hander Cooper. We'll tell you about him in the bottom half, so settle in. We're ready to start this game. Tobin to lead it off for the Terriers. Batting left. You can't afford to take him too lightly. So far, only 2 hits and 18 trips. He's due. No walk yet. Block ready to receive. Here's the delivery. Slow bounder to the right side. Farrell is there. Throws quickly. Just in time. 1 down. 1 out, first inning, Drake's up. You don't want to pitch carelessly to Delos. To date, at bat, only 1 for 16. He's due. He has 2 RBIs. He's walked once. He's stolen 1 base. Drake does not get on much. Drake waits. Pitcher Watson set to go. The pitch comes in. There's a deep drive to left. It's going to be a long run for Thrilling. But he says he's got it, and he does. 2 down. Here's Miller to hit for the Terriers. Batting left. Miller, recently known as a solid hitter. To date, 6 for 14. He's walked 3 times. Ward has 2 steals in 2 tries. Catcher block sets his target. The pitch. Miller hits a frozen rope to straightaway center. Right there is Wickland, and he gloves it for the putout. 3 down. So the Terriers go down 1, 2, 3. Terriers, nothing. Shy Feds coming up. For the Terriers. Overall, they now stand at 1 and 3, having lost 2 in a row. On the league leaderboards, let's see. Well, they're 7th in batting at 223, 4th in homers with no. The Terriers take the field here in the first. Let's see. Schendel has set his opening slate. Miller at first base. Mice at second. Bridwell the shortstop. Boucher at third. The trio in the outfield. In left is Drake. In center, Miller. And over in right, Tobin. Simon is behind the plate. And today, the Shy Feds will try to solve the lefty, Cooper. Now, this is Cooper's second start of the season. 1 win, no losses. He won on his last outing. After 1 game, his ERA at 0. Pretty good control. To get it going, Zyder. A steady hitter. To date, batting only 1 for 17. He's due. He's walked once. Cooper staring in, ready to work. Cooper winds up. Base hit center field. Miller is over. Scoops it up, and Zyder holds first for the single. Flack is up next. You don't want to let down with him on the year. 5 for 14, 1 homer, 2 RBIs. He's walked 3 times. Zyder at first has wings. Cooper looking in. Cooper comes to him. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. 1 away. Thrilling is up next. He gets his share of hits so far this season. 5 for 15. Dutch has 1 homer on the season. 5 ribbies. He's walked 3 times. Thrilling in the box. Simon set. First baseman Miller is on the bag. Zyder with a substantial lead. The pitch from Cooper drilled to the left side. Right at Bridwell. This should be 2. Flips the ball to Mice. Related Miller. Yes, double play for the final out. That'll do it for Chicago. No runs on 1 hit. They leave none, so they do not score. No score here after 1. Boucher, Bridwell, and Miller to bat next. Boucher leading it off. He's an occasional hitter. To date at bat, 3 for 14. He's walked once. Pitcher Watson set to go. He cranks and fires. Boucher pops it up on the infield. Tinker circles beneath it in short left field and puts it away. 1 down. Bridwell, bat in hand. He does not hit for average. To date, batting only 1 for 14. He's walked twice. He'll wait for his pitch. He stands in. Watson ready. Watson kicks and deals. On the ground, back through the box. Farrell gloves it, spins it, fires. Long stretch. Just nips Bridwell by half a step. 2 away. Miller comes up to bat. Likely to be bewildered by Watson to date, batting 4 hits in 16 trips. No walk yet. Watson poised. Now he comes home with it. Fastball. It's a number to the left of the mound. Tinker charges. Picks up the ball barehanded. Then he gets him for the final out. Watson sets them down in order. No score. The Chi-Feds will get a try at the bottom of the second inning. For Chicago, it'll be Beck, Quickland, and Tinker. Beck leading it off. Beck, recently known as a solid hitter. So far, 5 for 15. He has 2 RBIs. He's walked twice. Beck knows how to get on base. Cooper looking in. He brings it in. Grounded to the right side, and Mice gloves it. The throw in plenty of time. 1 away. Here's Quickland coming to the plate. Al can be dangerous to date at bat. 5 for 15. He has 3 RBIs. He's walked once. He'll wait for his pitch. Quickland steps up to the plate. Cooper looking in. Cooper brings it home. Fly ball left field. No trouble. Drake moves under it and brings it down for the second out. Here's Tinker. You don't want to pitch carelessly to Joe on the season. 7 for 16. He has 3 RBIs. No walk yet. He's stolen 1 base. Cooper will go to work on him. Here comes a pitch. Slash to right. It's in there. Tobin fields it. Tinker is going for second. He's a dead duck. Tobin's throw way off the line. Tinker is in safely. Tobin picks up an error. Scored at a single. Farrell gets set to bat against Cooper. The Chi-Feds have 2 gone. Tinker down at second. Jack will deliver an occasional hit. To date, batting 3 for 12. He has 3 RBIs. He's walked once. Joe at second has great speed. Jack waits. Simon crouched down now. Tinker stretching his lead. Cooper with the pitch. Checks swing. He held up and he walks. Setting up the force. Two on the bottom of the second inning. Right-handed batter Block now walks out to bat. An unlikely hero. This is his second game on the season. 0 for 3. Cooper is on the slab. Cooper poised. The runners take their lead. And a pitch swung on. Stroked solidly to left field. And it's in there for a hit. The runners were off for the hit. Tinker well around third. Coming down the line. He'll score. Farrell is heading for third. Here comes a throw. Not in time. And Block holds it first. Single and an RBI. So Block with a ribby single, and the Chi-Feds go ahead by a run, 1-0 here in the second. And that's his first hit this season. That's Block's first run batted in of the season. 2 outs, 2 on, second base is open for Chicago. Next up, pitcher Watson. At the plate this season, he's 1 for 2 and walked once. Simon set. Cooper looks Farrell back to third, and the pitch comes in. Chopper in front of the plate. Simon charges out, and he boots it. Farrell is headed home. He'll score. No play anywhere. Block hustles over to third, and Watson is on at first. Score that an error on Simon, and that's the second error for the Terriers. That was the pitcher, Watson, who got that started, helping his team. And the Chi-Feds now lead 2-0. 2 away, second inning, 2 on. Next to bat for Chicago is Zyder from the right. 1 RBI for Raleigh this season. Zyder in the box. Cooper looking in at the target. At third, Block takes a short lead. The pitch, grounded deep into the hole. Bridwell is over. He dives for it, and he's got it. But he holds the wall. He doesn't have a play. Block scores, and Watson moves to second. So Zyder with a ribby single, and Chicago increases its lead. It's now 3-0 ball game. The Chi-Feds have 2 away, runners at first and second. Flack the hit. On the season, Flack has 2 runs batted in. Flack settles himself in the box. Left-hander Cooper ready. He lets it go. High, ball 1. Flack stands in again. Simon crouched down now. The pitch. Cut on, bang to right. It's in there. They were off with a hit. Watson is around third. He's headed for home. Here comes the throw. Safe. Slid around the tag. The throw to third. Safe. And Flack holds it first. Single and an RBI. So the single drives in 1, and the Chi-Feds now lead 4-0. Zwilling is up next. On the season, Zwilling has 5 runs batted in. Cooper focuses in on the target. The runners take their lead. He comes home. It's a high fly to right. Tobin going back. He waits on it and makes the catch. For the Chi-Feds, 4 runs on 4 hits. The Terriers committed 2 errors, 2 left. So their account earns big interest. We've played 2. Chi-Feds with the edge, 4-0. Watson will now face the bottom of the Terriers lineup. Simon, Mice, and Cooper coming up. Simon to lead it off. Simon not strong at the plate to date at bat. 5 for 11. He's walked once. Watson staring in, ready to work. Watson to the wind. Grounded to third. The throw to first. And he's out. 1 away. Mice comes up to bat. Unreliable at the plate so far. 4 for 12. He has 4 RBIs. He's walked once. Mice relaxes himself at the plate. Catcher ready. And the pitch comes in. He goes the other way, down the line. It's playable. Flack got a good jump. He stabs for it, and he's got it. 2 away. Cooper to face Watson. On the season, he's 0 for 4. Left-hander Watson ready. Watson with the pitch. He goes the other way. Blooper to center. Toward the gap. Wickland runs in on it. Tinker is backing up. Wickland makes the catch. Side retired. So the Terriers are retired in order. The score is still 4-0 Chicago as we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Chi-Feds will have Beck, Wickland, and Tinker here in the 3rd. Leading off, Beck. Fred ready. Cooper staring in, ready to work. The pitch. Beck sends it deep to right, but not deep enough. He gave it a good ride, but Tobin gets to it. One away. Now coming to bat for the Chi-Feds. Strickland. Al ready. Cooper looking home. Here's a pitch. Up the chimney. A towering pop-up in foul ground. Now Simon edges in. More. And the ball hits off his mitt. And that's a fair ball. Strickland has ideas, but he'll hold it first. Score that an error on Simon, and that's his second error in the game. 3 errors now for St. Louis. Now coming to bat for the Chi-Feds. Tinker in the box. Cooper prepared to work. Strickland well off first. Quick move to the plate. Grounded to Mice. He fires to Bridwell at second. Out. Over to Miller at first. And he's safe at first, but they get the lead runner. 2 down. Farrell is up next. Left-handed Cooper goes to the set position. Cooper brings it to the plate. It's a whiff. That's 3 away. The line for the Chi-Feds. No runs, no hits, 1 error. They leave 1. Terrius behind the Chi-Feds. 4-zip. We're at the head of the order for the Terrius. Watson will face Tobin, Drake, and Miller. Tobin leading it off. Pitcher Watson eyeing Tobin. Now he's ready. Watson into his motion. Delivers. Tobin laces it into the gap in right. It's a tweener to the wall. And Tobin pulls into second base standing up. For St. Louis. The first hit in this game for Tobin. His first double of the season. Now at bat, Drake. Pitcher Watson eyeing Drake. Now he's ready. Tobin extending his lead. He's on with a leadoff double. Watson deals. Drake smashes one down the line. Zyder grabs it near the bag. He wings a long throw to first and gets Drake by a stride for out number 1. Tobin holds. Miller is up next. Miller takes his stance. Pitcher Watson eyeing Miller. Now he's ready. Tobin edges a bit more off second. He brings it in. It's a slow roller toward Zyder. He charges it, barehands it, makes the off-balance throw to first, and he gets him. And Tobin moves to third. 2 gone, 4th inning, 1 on. Right-handed batter Boucher now walks out to bat. Boucher stands in. Left-hander Watson ready. Watson winds up. Grounded hard wide of third. Zyder fields it. Fires to first. And that retires the side. The half for the Terriers. No runs, 1 hit. They leave 1. They had a chance but could not convert. Terriers trailing by 4 as we go to the home half. The Chi-Feds will have Block, Watson, and Zyder here in the 4th. Leading off, Block. Block steadies his bat. Catcher ready. Cooper comes to the plate. Block dribbles one down the first baseline, but Cooper is able to reach it. Shovels to Miller, hustling back, and that's all for Block. Now coming to bat for the Chi-Feds, Watson. Batter waits. Simon sets up. Cooper delivers. On the hand, popped up. Mice is calling for it. He's under it. And he makes the catch. 2 away. Zyder comes up the bat. Zyder takes his stance. Simon ready to receive. Cooper over the offering. Off the end of the bat, a weak pop fly. Easy chance for Mice. And Zyder is retired. Shy Feds go down. For the Shy Feds, 3 up, 3 down. The score still 4-0. Shy Feds leading. The Terriers will have Bredwell, Miller, and Simon here in the 5th. Here's Bredwell to start it off. Bredwell has patience. Block, crouched down now. Now Watson pitches. A towering fly ball to right. Plenty of room. Flack moves under it and makes the catch. 1 away. Miller comes up the bat. Miller comes up there swinging. Not a patient hitter. Block, crouched down now. He brings it home. Swung on, grounded to Zyder at third. Throws quickly. Out by a step. 2 away. Simon is the next hitter. Simon relaxes himself at the plate. Block sets up. Here's the delivery. Hot shot to the right side. Farrell to his left. Funny bounce. Knocks it down. Throws quickly to first and gets him by a step. 3 away. No runs, no hits, no errors. Midway through the 5th. Shy Feds stop 4-0. St. Louis will now face the Chicago string. Flack drilling and Beck. Flack starts it for the Shy Feds. His average now at .375. He stands in. Cooper gets set to pitch. Cooper delivers. He goes the other way. Blooper to left center. Toward the gap. Miller runs in on it. Bredwell is backing up. It drops in, and Black is on it first with a base hit. Second safety for Black. Next up, Chicago hitter Drilling. Drilling has done nothing in 2 trips. Drilling stands in. Cooper focuses in on the target. And the pitch comes in. Grounded deep toward the hole. Boucher just reaches it, and he won't get off the throw. Drilling rounds first and holds. Infield hit from Drilling. Beck walking up the bat. Fred is hitless in 2 at-bats. Cooper is ready to fire it in. Cooper kicks and delivers. On the ground to deep short. Bredwell can't get there. It's through for a base hit. Straight running in. Still coming. Flack is around third. Drilling is around second. They're waving Flack in. Here comes the throw home. Here's a play at the plate. And he's in standing. And Drilling holds at second. Beck is on with a single. So the single drives in 1, and Chicago increases its lead. This ball game now, Hawaii 5-0. Here comes Strickland to take his cuts. Cooper prepared to work. Strickland leans into it. It's hammered high and hard to right, and the ball does a disappearing act. It's long gone. Never in doubt. So Brickland has his first homer of the season. The Shy Feds add 3 more runs, and the Shy Feds add to their big lead, bounding away from the Terriers 8-0. That gives Brickland 6 RBI on the season. Now coming up, Tinker. Cooper staring in, ready to work. The pitch. Lined to right center. That's good for extra bases. Miller is chasing it down, but there's nothing he can do. Tinker cruises into second. Joe with his second hit in this game. Farrell getting ready to go. Simon sets up. Tinker stretches his lead off second. He delivers just off the plate. And he issues a free pass. Now coming to bat for the Shy Feds. Block. Pitcher Cooper set to go. Here's the pitch. Slow chopper toward Bridwell. He charges it. Scoops it. No play at second. Goes to first for the out, and the runners advance. Watson is up next. Cooper gets set to work on him. Infielders in. Cooper into his motion, delivers. Hard bouncer to Mice, tipped off his glove. Tinker will score, and Watson is aboard with a single. So Watson with a ribby single. That was pitcher Watson who delivered, and the Chi Feds add to their big lead. The score now 9-0. Zyder is the next hitter. And here comes Terrius, manager Schendel. He's asking Cooper for the ball. Pitching change for St. Louis. Righty Welch will take over and face Zyder. So Cooper goes 4 1/3. The game for Cooper, 9 runs, 5 earned on 11 hits. A homer, 2 walks. He fans 2. He's responsible for the runners. He can only lose it. The right-handed Welch sporting a generous 13.5 ERA. This is his second appearance. He's worked 2/3 of an inning. They'll give him some innings. Welch is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. Batter up. Right-handed Welch goes to the set position. Infielders in. He brings it in. Grounded deep into the hole. Bridwell is over. He dives for it, and he's got it. But he holds the wall. He doesn't have a play. Farrell scores, and Watson moves to second. So the single drives in 1. The score now 10-0. And the Shy Feds handing it to them here in the 5th. Flack coming up. Welch looking home. He wheels and deals. Easy bounce out of Mice. He stops it. No play at second. Flips to first for the out, and the runners advance. Drilling's up. Welch gets set to work on him. Welch now. Routine grounded at Bridwell. This should do it. He fires to first, and that retires the side. Yes, the harvest is in. That'll do it for Chicago. 6 runs on 7 hits, 2 men left on base. They are not just out of reach, they are out of touch. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Shy Feds ahead, score a big 10-0. The Terriers will have Mice, Welch, and Tobin here in the 6th. Mice will start the 6th. Mice does not get on much. Watson will go to work on him. The pitch. Fly ball right field. Flack moves under it, and he makes the catch. 1 away. Welch now up. Now Watson ready. He brings it home. Easy fly ball to Drilling. Plenty of room. He moves under it and brings it down, and that's out number 2. Now at bat, Tobin. Watson poised. And now the pitch. Off-balance swing. It's skied in foul territory. Blocked over. Back, he's there at the dugout. It's out of reach. Strike one. Tobin back in the box. Block sets up. The pitch. The ball is chopped out over the mound. Tinker gets to it in front of second, rifles it to first, and just nips Tobin 3 away. Watson sets them down in order. Shy Feds still with a 10-run lead. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Beck, Quickland, and Tinker due up for Chicago. Leading off, Beck. Catcher ready. He lets one go. Easy fly ball to Drake. Plenty of room. He moves under it and brings it down for the first out. Quickland is the next hitter. Right-handed Welch goes to the set position. Welch with the pitch. Breaking ball bounced up the middle. Mice is there. Spins, fires to first. In time for the out. 2 away. Tinker coming up. Simon sets up. And the pitch comes in. Line to right. Tobin will play it on the hop. And Tinker is on with a single. That's Tinker's 3rd hit of the game. Next up, Chicago hitter Farrell. Simon ready to receive. The pitch. Routine grounded to second. Mice scoops it. Double pumps. Now he flips to Miller. For the out, that's 3 away. For the Chi Feds, no runs, 1 hit. They leave 1. The score still 10-zip. Terriers trail. The big hitters coming up against Watson. 2, 3, 4. Drake, Miller, and Boucher. Drake leading off the 7th. Not much power. Batter up. Catcher ready. Watson comes to the plate. A bouncer back of second. Fielded by Farrell. He throws in time. 1 away. Next batter, Miller. When the Terriers need a base runner, Miller is the guy they want up there. Watson is ready to fire it in. Here's the pitch. Grounded deep into the hole. Tinker is over. He spears it. Spins, fires to first. Miller beats it out. Boucher to face Watson. Batter ready. Left-handed Watson goes to the set position. Watson rocks and fires. Swung on, bounced up the middle. Tinker racing over, and he's got it. Flips to Farrell at second. Over to first. Safe by a step, but they get the lead runner. Bridwell is up next. Watson prepared to work. The pitch. Grounded to Tinker. He feels it. Over to first, and that's out number 3. That'll do it for St. Louis. Nothing across. They leave 1. Shy Feds still leading by 10, and we'll go to the home half. Okay, all you Terriers fans listening at home, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch. for Chicago. It'll be Block, Watson, and Zyder. Here's Block to lead it off. Welch gets set to pitch. The pitch. That's high and deep by Block. Miller is on the run. On the run. It's starting to tail away from him. He makes a catch. He stayed with it beautifully. One away. Next batter, Watson. Watson ready to bat. Welch looking home. The pitch. Watson gets this one in the air on the infield. The shortstop Bridwell drifts over behind second base to make the catch, and that's the second out. Zyder's up. Welch looking home. Welch brings it. Hot smash to third. Boucher gets his glove on it. Now the long throw. Miller scoops it on one hop, and Zyder is retired. Nice play on both sides of the infield to retire the side. So the Chi-Feds go down 1, 2, 3. We've played 7. Terriers still down by 10. For St. Louis, here in the 8, Miller, Simon, and Mice. Here's Miller to start it off. Only a miracle will do here. Miller ready to bat. Watson focuses in on the target. He cranks and fires. Slow roller toward third. Zyder has to rush his peg. And he gets his man, and that's the first out. Simon is the next hitter. Watson looking in. The pitch. Loop to right. Flack racing in. If it stays up, he'll get it. Coming hard. Still coming. And he makes the catch. 2 away. Mice getting ready to go. Watson poised. The pitch. He swings, but he held up. Nope, he went too far. John is down on strike. Side retired. The Chi-Feds retire the side in order. Terriers still with a 10-run deficit. Welch will now face the Chi-Feds. Artillery, Flack, Drilling, and Beck. Here's Flack to start it off. Now Welch ready. He cranks and fires. Flack lashes one to right. It falls, and Flack is on with a single. Third hit for Flack in the game. Here comes Drilling to take his cuts. Simon crouched down now. Now Welch comes home with it. Swung on, base hit right field toward the gap. That's good for extra bases. Tobin digging. He's got it. Flack rounds third. The throw comes into Bridwell. They're holding Flack at third. And Drilling is in standing with a double. That's Drilling's second hit of the game. For Drilling his first double of the season. Beck is up next. Welch focuses in on the target. They're pulled in around the infield. Welch into his motion, delivers. Hot shot to the right side. Mice to his left. He snags it. Flips the first. And there's one away. Nice play. And the runners hold. Wickland is up next. Right-hander Welch ready. They're playing him in. The pitch. Wickland sends this ball airmail to left. Drake drifts back for it. Should be easy. And he makes the grab. Both runners are tagging. They're waving Flack in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate, and he's in standing. Wickland picks up a sac fly and an RBI. And Drilling holds at second. The score now, 11-0. And Wickland now with 4 runs batted in the game. Tinker's up. Tinker ready to bat. Catcher ready. Speedy drilling, edging toward third. Welch kicks and deals. Lined a shot to right. Tobin got a late jump. He's over. Reaches up and makes the catch. The half for the Chi-Feds. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. They leave 1. So the ship is sailing, and the Terriers are not aboard. The score now, 11-0. Terriers trail. They are getting a lesson in how to play this game. Welch, Tobin, and Drake due up for St. Louis. To get it going, Welch. Batter up. Watson ready. The pitch comes in. High fly ball to center. Wickland drifts back. He's at the warning track. Taps the glove and brings it down. 1 down. Tobin coming up. Batter ready. Catcher ready. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 2 away. Drake is up next. Batter ready. Block set. The pitch comes in. Popped up, shallow center field. Wickland is coming on, and he's got it. And that's out number 3 and the game. Watson has the shutout. A complete game. And a beautiful 2 hit it. That's his second shutout of the season. Not the outcome hoped for by the St. Louis fans. Here's the line for the Chi-Feds. 11 runs on 15 hits, no errors. They leave 7 for the Terriers. No runs on 2 hits. They committed 3 errors. And they leave 2. Watson gets his second win. His record now 2-0. Cooper falls to 1-1. So the Chi-Feds gain a step in this 3-game series. They now stand at 2-0 for the Chi-Feds. They are hot. Now with 5 straight wins. That's a fine start to this season for the Chi-Feds. Overall, they now stand at 5-0. The Terriers now with 3 losses in a row. In the next game, they'll go after the Terriers again. That puts the wraps on this one. This is WAPBA and Ernie Harwell saying so long from Chicago. Chi-Feds take this one from the Terriers. An unbelievable 11-0.